860-5866 or tshipley@azgat.com.
Joining us on the Great American Title Hockey Segment Hotline is ASU Associate Head Hockey Coach Mike Field. Coach Field.
Yes.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
Awesome. Coach, thank you for joining us bright and early. You guys had a big game last night, and we're excited that you joined us. You guys, this is the desert. They don't play hockey out here, do they?
Well, the fortunate part is technology's come a long way, so you got indoor rinks and everything,
Yeah. So, Coach, this is your 5th year with the program. You've been around. You're pretty well traveled. You grew up in Michigan. And you know rivalries. So let's talk about rivalries. You grew up kind of in the center of the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry. How does ASU U of A compare?
I think in a lot of ways it's actually even better in terms of the hatred and everything that comes in with it with the ASU U of A. It's funny because it's kind of the best of both worlds. Like up there, you have Michigan, Ohio State, but then you also have Michigan State, and so this is kind of ties both those things in, where it's Twin State schools, two of the big top programs. They're always going to battle in every single sport, and it's been fun to be a part of that.
Coach, you guys have been pretty successful as of late. You've won 5 of the last 6 games. Talk about your team that you have right now and what you guys are up to.
Yeah, we've been playing pretty good hockey. It's actually up to 6 out of 7 now because we had a nice one last night. So the guys are playing well. We're, kind of took us a little bit of time last night to get our legs underneath us after a little bit of a layoff. But the guys are really coming together. I really like our team. I think that we have a lot of pieces. It's tough to kind of key in on anything in particular for our opponents, and that's what's made it successful. Whether it's our goaltender coming up big one night, or our top line really playing well, or our power play, or penalty kill, or whatever. We have a lot of different ways that we can beat you, and our guys are doing a nice job of competing and making every game a battle.
Now, speaking of your guys, you got 3 in particular. You got Brinson Pashnuk, Josh Maniscalco, and Johnny Walker. Talk a little bit about each of those guys.
Well, all 3 of those guys are, some of the best players in the country. Brinson and Josh Maniscalco, those guys are our top pair on the back end on D. Both guys are able to jump into the offense at a moment's notice and have that ability to contribute offensively. But obviously, as defensemen, they're great in their own end and are great at matching against other teams' top lines, or really whatever we ask them to do. Really selfless guys, team-first guys, so that's a huge part of it. And then Johnny Walker, aside from having an excellent name.
Red or black?
Yeah, exactly. We like to say Johnny Walker Gold.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
All right.
But,
nice.
He's a pure goal scorer. Anytime that he gets the puck inside of their blue line, the other team's worried. And that's a great thing to have. And he's done a really nice job this year of kind of rounding out his game and becoming even more responsible defensively and seeing more lanes. Because obviously, after the season he had last year, everybody in the country knows who he is. So they're really keying in on him, and he's done a nice job finding teammates and creating offensive opportunities for the rest. Now,
Coach, we're joined here remotely by ASU All-American defensive tackle Jeremy Stott. Can a guy like Jeremy Stott, a 6'6" guy, play hockey?
Absolutely.
6'6", 290, and I can skate backwards, Coach. I got this.
He wouldn't fall through the ice?
No, I'd find a use for him, even if it was just running people over. We're okay with that. We need those guys.
Oh, man.
Too.
You got
I
any
would say I'll be the
left?
enforcer. I think I have eligibility left because it's a different sport, right?
See there?
Yes.
I might have to. I might be the first
We'll
hockey walk-on. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
You got room for him out there, Coach?
Yeah, we can make that work.
Mr. Anderson, if you're listening, see if we can get Jeremy Stott on the hockey team. See if he's got any eligibility left.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, if I don't work out in politics, I'll come play hockey. I'm down.
So you guys had a big win last night against Vermont. You got another game against them tonight. You guys are selling out Oceanside Ice Arena. Now, granted, it's not the largest venue in the country, but when I got on there, I saw that you're selling standing room only tickets. This appeal of hockey in the Valley is amazing. I mean, it's just blown up, and you guys are winning games.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. The support's been outstanding, and it just seems like every day it just grows and grows.
So you've got you're playing number 4 Denver next week, next Friday here at Oceanside. Saturday night's game tonight is Boys and Girls Club night. Fans get discounted tickets at the door if they bring a new or gently used hockey equipment. So bring that stuff tonight. Discounted. It's Boys and Girls Club night. You get in a little cheaper than the gate price there. Then you're going to be heading on the road to number 20 Michigan State, number 18 Nebraska Omaha the following 2 weeks. You got a lot of good stuff coming in. You're going to play number 9 Harvard at the end of the month in Irvine at the new Anaheim Ducks facility. A lot of good stuff coming on with this program. This is not just ASU is not just a 1 or 2 sport campus anymore. I mean, it is just blown up, and this hockey is a big part of what's going on. Coach Mike Field. Coach Field, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
We appreciate your time. Coach Mike Field, head coach of the Arizona State University hockey team. Pleased to be joined by him this morning. A lot of great things going on there on the ice for the Sun Devils. We'll be right back here on the JV Sports Show. We'll come back and talk a little bit about the La Hoofa Bowl, and we'll also get the Sal's Gilbert Pizza recruiting report from Coach Lou Perone. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back here to Tempe at Snooze AM Eatery right back after this on 1060 AM Phoenix.